down the line. I called this fight all the way down the line. We got to give Ricky Hatton credit for coming in 3.5 years off on a layoff, coming out the way he did. For anyone who wants to see what ring rust looked like, that's what ring rust looked like. He was not sharp. He fought like a guy who has been inactive. His timing was off. And Senchenko has a lot of height. He's rangy. And he's a world-class fighter. And it's very hard to fight a world-class fighter who's active when you've been off 3.5 years. And to have your timing and everything still sharp. And going into that, assessing the fight, I think he started off and kept a lot of pressure on Senchenko. When he kept it close, things were going good for him. You know, he was going to the body good. He was landing a couple of those right hands of his, the little short shots. And he was getting his rhythm. But then fatigue started to come in. And you got to think about it. The years of going up in weight and coming down, going up in weight, coming down. Then you go up in weight and you stay there for 3 years, then try to come back down. You know, that pretty much saps a lot of energy out of you. Then you try to go into a mega fight like this, even though it's a 10-rounder, it's the wear and tear on your body of all the years of doing what you do right now. And you're going to have a lot of family members tugging on you, telling you to quit. Your wife, and everybody just involved is going to just tell you it's time to hang it up. So, you know, it's going to be a gut check time for him. You know, Senchenko landed a good body shot, which he don't go to the body. And I was just saying, like, man, this guy just go to Ricky's body. He should see that Ricky is squaring his shoulders up. He's just coming straight in. There's no head movement anymore. And he's just squaring his shoulders up. So he's there to be hit. But the body is just sitting there. If he hits it, he's going to fold like a deck of cards. And that's all I'm saying, because the body was just wide open. And Senchenko just was not taking his shots. And the first one he throws, bam, right on the money. Just folds him up. So I saw that coming. Saw this being a knockout. Anybody got their money on Senchenko, there it is. If you put your money on Senchenko, there it is. And this is why I didn't cover this fight, pretty much. People are like, why you didn't talk about it? Because I really heard nothing about it. This fight had, like, normally I talk to people in the UK and they give me an update on what's going on with Ricky. He had the most hush-hush camp in probably boxing history, where he kept pretty much everyone out, and then they had like 1 or 2 guys feeding information from somebody. So my best source would have been just a guy off YouTube, you know, and I really didn't know that well. So rather than put out information that I didn't know that well, I just kept silent. I'm like, well, they want to be silent, I'm gonna be silent. So that explains why you just now hearing a video about this Ricky Hatton fight. Because this is basically all the information that was given about the fight.